preventing the defending forces from massing to repel the landings. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, leading the German defense, said, "Stop the bombers, or we can't win!" General Dietrich, leader of the German counteroffensive in the Ardennes, commented, "Not even the best troops in the world can stand up to this heavy bombing." Once the Allied armies were firmly established in Europe, Harris once again switched attention back to strategic bombing. Raids like Operation Hurricane saw almost 1,000 RAF bombers attack the city of Dresden, demonstrating the complete air superiority the Allied air forces had achieved. However, terrible dangers remained. Even those crews who began their service after D-Day suffered almost 50% losses. One veteran said, "The general talk in the mess was that you got through your first 6 trips by the book, learning trick after trick. Then, if you were still alive, you settled down. Then, during the last 6, the wish to get through the tour made you tense up again. This put you in danger, and you had to be extremely careful." The lives of the crews were strange. Bombers crossed hostile airspace at agonizingly slow speed, no more than 200 miles per hour. Flights were long, exhausting, and lonely. A trip could last 8 hours in freezing cold, noisy, unpressurized aircraft. The cold was particularly dangerous to the gunners, whose reactions could be slowed by the numbing temperatures. Rear gunners and pilots suffered the highest rate of loss. The gunners were picked off by fighters during attacks, while pilots would often stay in a damaged plane until the last moment. It was incredibly demanding, unglamorous work. Crews did not flinch, but they did not regard themselves as heroes either. They only did their duty in the face of terrifying odds. The closing months of the war saw Bomber Command reduce German oil production to a trickle, effectively immobilizing the German army. There were other lesser-known missions too. From the 29th of April to the 7th of May, Operation Manna saw Bomber Command crews drop food supplies to the starving population of occupied Poland. One flag sergeant commented, "Nobody had any idea about the ballistics of dried egg." At the end of the war, Bomber Command turned its attentions to transport duties, ferrying prisoners of war home from camps all over Europe, reuniting them with their loved ones quickly and effectively. Many must have reflected on what they had achieved. Bomber Command did not win World War II independently, as Harrison promised, but the war could not have been won without it. The RAF's attacks forced Germany to divert invaluable men, guns, aircraft and equipment to defend their airspace, effectively opening a second front long before the invasion of Normandy. There is no doubt that the young men of Bomber Command made a vital contribution to victory. Each airman faced dangers that we can barely imagine today, all in the defense of our freedom. Their extraordinary courage should never be forgotten. Ardua and Astra. We will remember.
Superb piece of film. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer to the start of the service of dedication itself, we welcome now 60 standard bearers, and the majority of whom are from some of the RAF Association's many branches throughout the world. The RAF Association, of course, is a membership organisation with around 67,000 members and branches, and its members help the RAF-BF to provide support for all members of the RAF family whenever they may be in need. And they are joined today by standard bearers from the Association of Jewish Ex-Servicemen and Women, the Royal Observer Corps, the Royal British Legion, and other veteran organisations joining them today. And fittingly today, they shall be piped onto the stage by RAF Waddington Pipes and Drums. RAF Waddington, of course, in Lincolnshire, one of the foremost Bomber Command stations. The RAF Wellington Pipe Band originally formed as the #1 Bomber Command Pipes and Drums, and they are the biggest and the busiest of 5 RAF pipe bands. Also joining them today, we have with us eminent political journalist John Sargent, who has narrated a special documentary about Bomber Command, which will be shown on ITV this coming Tuesday evening at 9 PM. And also with us singer Tory Whites, and we see them again, the Harrow Apollo Male Choir, this special standards ceremony.
I thought it was July. First 2 weeks.